HubSpot with it, coming in. RevOps with it, coming in hot. Coming in. HubSpot with it.
What up, all you RevOps pros out there? I hope you're having a super good day. Look, process adoption is the most important aspect of having a healthy CRM, and you must get really darn good at it as a RevOps. Here are 7 tips that I use to make sure a CRM is fully adopted and is working. Number 1, it's this fact. You got to internalize this. It is adoption of the CRM is more important than the process itself. This means your process doesn't exist if it's not adopted. Gurus out there will tell you start with the process, and once you have the process, you can then know what tool to pick. That's not how this works. Your CRM is a product, and the end users must adopt it. So in reality, and this will go into number 2, is if adoption is the most important thing, you must create a process that is adopted, and you need a tool that can help you adopt it, which leads to number 2. The CRM you choose affects how well your process is going to be adopted, and thus the health of your CRM. Choose a CRM people will like to use.
We like it.
It's visually appealing. That's intuitive. And on the back end, it's going to help you with data and help you answer hard questions. And it's not mutually exclusive. This is probably one of the pinnacle reason of why I've switched and now become a fanboy, a diehard of HubSpot.
Die-hard reference.
Number 3, run meetings out of your CRM. If your sales team is not running their weekly sales stand-up, or they're not running their teams using the CRM, and it's an Excel data or it's a Word document, you can guarantee it that the CRM is not being adopted. Run meetings out of your CRM. And if you can't run the meeting out of your CRM, then the RevOps professional should be there to help people run the meeting and help your sales manager or your VP of sales or your CRO understand how to run it and the requirements that gets them. So help your team run meetings out of CRM.
Help.
Number 4, and there's a bit of debate about this, but I'm going to stick strongly on one side of this camp. Your job as a RevOps manager is to eliminate, to kill. Death to Excels. Every Excel out in the wild is existential threats to the CRM. They are one of 3 things. That means the CRM that you're using is missing a fundamental function and it can't execute it. The Excel is not bad. It represents an opportunity. And so one of those is it may be missing a function that someone wants. Like, here's a feature set. I wish it would do this function. The CRM today doesn't do this for me. I would really like it if it did. It represents an opportunity to release a new feature in your product that is a CRM for an end user. That's a good thing. So see that. Number 2, it very well just mean that your user doesn't know how to use the data they have in the CRM. They just need training, which is an awesome opportunity to use training. I recommend using something like Super to prevent that.
You can count on me.
Number 3 is it just means you're not collecting the right data. Perhaps the data itself is not healthy. They don't trust the data, so they're making their own databases outside. Any 3 of those, like eliminate Excels proactively and methodically, and you will have a more effective process that people will follow. Number 5 is data health. You need to make it visually obvious that if data is missing somewhere. There's a couple of ways to do this. My favorite 2 are user report. I like myself a nice Santa naughty list that we look at, and you can look at weekly or monthly, that shows deals, contacts, companies, custom objects, whatever it may be, is missing something in particular that's not following a process. It's very easy to see what's missing for the end user and for yourself. Number 2 is take something like a deal tags that HubSpot has. You can use colored deal tags to automate and highlight certain actions or certain poor trends or positive trends that you want to see, just to understand the health of the deal itself. Those 2 ways you can think about how do you create data health. Number 6, incentivize behavior. Now you have a carrot and you got a stick. The carrot would be something using a system like Bonusly to say, good job for specific actions. Like, hey, you've closed the 5 deals you're supposed to as part of the goals. Or, hey, this quarter, every single one of your deals had a next step in it, or the close date was never behind. So you can automate these and give people money for doing right actions.
More money?
Number 2, the stick. It is effective. You can automate messages is a really good way of saying something's behind. And if it goes past a certain gate, it can automatically escalate it to the CEO or the CRO. There's easy ways to quickly start changing behavior. And you can even, I've seen people go this far, as if something's missing information in the back end, specifically return sales to service handoff, you could gate commission. Then number 7 is executives ask questions about reports in the CRM. It's as simple as saying, hey, that's interesting report you gave me, VP of sales. I didn't see that in the CRM. In fact, I saw that we're behind, not above. Why is the data different? A few times of that, and your CRM will be in tip-top shape because it's coming both top down and then bottom up. Everything saying is adoption of the process in the CRM will be an epic battle that you need to be really good at waging as a RevOps CRM. Here are my 7. Very interested in understanding what other tips you might add. Stay awesome, stay strong, stay super. Adios, team.
Teach me how to hubby. Teach me how to HubSpot. Teach me how to hubby. Teach me how to HubSpot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot.